And I've muted myself for the fucking third time in a row in every single stream. What a start. You know what? I've got 1 hour to 2023. Maybe we should leave that back in 2022. But I'll start that again. We might have a City fan meltdown if his connection is stable enough. We don't know. We might get rattled, but I think we got a bit of a logical panel, you know, just to make sure we start 2023 positively. Got an Arsenal fan who might get gassed, and a Chelsea fan has a pending L. And as a Man United fan, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It's just we keep getting better. And you know, 8 clean sheets out of 11 games might go unnoticed. But I was saying 2022, you know, a lot of games in a football perspective, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, you know, a lot of memories, ups and downs, just name it. As a Man United fan, maybe not too much for City fans, but for the rest of the crew in the league, it's not so good. But I'm gonna run this intro, and hopefully you guys come back here with a like on the video if you haven't done it yet. So make sure you do that. And big up to all yourselves, man. And we're back. And I'm going to go through some of the comments quickly before anyone goes in. What do you mean? You can't hear them in the background, but I can. They're not getting introduced yet until I want them to get introduced. If he just drops off, that just means City fans are rattled. I'm just saying. If the guy doesn't want to come on, you know where it is. He's got better things to do, you know, but, you know, he's got anything. Live and direct in here, like, you lot can't hear right now, but I'm getting, it's like, you know, like Cammy, you know, when he's getting information, trying to relay it to Jeff Stelling. Yeah, man, I think he's getting a little bit rattled. Yeah, man. Oh, he's saying it's his channel when it's our channel. Yeah, I love to see it. Guys, I'm giving you. I'm gonna have to. In the comments, I'm gonna get one. It's giving me power now all of a sudden. I'm gonna get one on screen. You guys can hear the background right now. I'm gonna get him in 1 sec. You know who it is. You already know who it is. I don't even need to introduce him no more. I'm not even gonna go through the comments till he gets in it. Daps. You don't look too friendly. They can hear you now. So
hi guys.
Shall we try
Welcome
this again?
To Never Plow.
Welcome
to Never Foul. Never Foul. Please smash a like, subscribe down below, and you know, Cass is such a fucking nice guy, man. Like I was saying, nothing but nice things about him.
Look, I wish I could relay the messages he was saying in the background there, yeah. But I think this show would get cancelled in the future if it was said. It would be used against us one way or another. But Daps, you look clear though, man. Like, actually, is that your Man City robe?
Yeah, my Man City robe.
Oh damn!
Still got to wear it today, you know. Even though
shit
show we saw. It wasn't even. It was a shit show. It's weird, isn't it? Like there's been games we've lost, and I wouldn't call it. Today was just shit. But we'll get into that. Anyway.
Let me introduce the other two. Anyways, he's only got about half an hour. Obviously Chelsea fans like to run away. This one can't really go that far, to be fair. Can Chelsea go far? But he's a quality character. I met him about 4 months ago on a terrace now, and all I can say about this one, he's one of the soundest guys I've ever come across. Met him through the terrace as well at the party officially, like face to face, you know. So yeah, man, if there's a logical Chelsea fan out there that's okay, bar Goonie, forget Lewis, forget Matisse, forget Jem, you know, none of them.
Yeah,
them guys get nah. But this one thing they all have in common though, is that they all hate Arsenal. So
Yeah,
Roy,
they do. Oh, they do. They do.
your
They
big
really fucking
smiles
do.
on camera for everyone to see. You know what you saying, man? I don't even know where to even stop with this one because Arsenal are taking over. That's why I'm leaving the Arsenal fan till last to introduce him properly.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Looks like they're gonna bring major VVS back to our ends this season. So we either got to match that or we got to hold the corn, man.
Boy, Potter in or Potter out? That's the question.
Potter, do something fucking impressive. That's where I am.
I
at the
mean, you're
moment.
about to spend. Look, what Man City and what Man United have spent in 10 years, by the way. Yeah, you're about to spend in 6 months.
You know what? Keep the bread rolling in, man. Bowley, keep doing your thing, man.
I've
This
got.
squad needs a fucking massive overhaul.
I like this. I want every club to just fucking spend a lot of money. Then no one can say shit to me anymore.
Well, a club that is about to spend about another 100 million in January is club's top of the league, and in 2022 in highest spirits. He kind of predicted this, if I'm being honest. You know, all that slander I've been giving him in defensive
same, bro.
manners
Same.
and everything. You know what? I think this is other than Gooner Lee, the other Gooner, Souls, has been right all along. You know, like, and I might have to give him a little bit of an apology there.
Yeah, real talk. Same, bro. Same.
Yeah, man, and Souls, man. Sorry for
Well,
making
you know what?
leave that group chat. Like, I didn't even realize I offended you that much. I mean, the rapper
Aw.
master, you know, like it's just you know, all I can say is just pick up yourself, man. You're a nice guy at the end of the day, even though
Yeah, he is.
you're a bit of a bastard on text, but when it comes to camera, you're a bit different. You fake prick.
Oh no. We're moving the same on and off now, man. We've got a bit of chest in it. We've got our plastic surgery. Arteta gave us our chest back. So you know what? You know what the
Well,
sick thing is? You know, Chelsea fans, yeah, they hate us, right? You know what they're also gonna sing? We won the Conference League, something we will never sing. So yeah, welcome to the Conference League, mate. You're gonna have one of these super teams of Europe playing in the Conference League. You better not do a Spurs on us and go and bottle it in the group stages.
Listen, it's fine. If we win the Conference League, that means we've completed football yet again because we would have won every trophy available.
See the shameless behavior. Man goes and
So,
spends like
I wouldn't be
300
surprised
million
if
pounds with
Potter's
a
thinking about the
Conference
long
League.
game.
Long game, you know.
I've got a chance to compete.
So if we win the Europa League and the Premier League, what about that one then?
Europa League's dead food, man. If we're in the Europa League, we're winning it. As always.
Daps, are you having a wonderful night tonight? Yeah.
bro, you know what? I to be honest with you, I'm in all right spirits. Yeah. You know what? On a level, like, I was thinking about it, like when we left I was pissed off obviously when I left the ground, and this is because, you know, I'm not usually, until March, April, I'm not really that chesty, yeah. But this is the first season I have been, right? And it just confirms to me to allow doing that and just be me, yeah. And not get ahead of myself, because the fact is, like, I could be wrong. I could still be right, right? And if I'm really deep, what I have said from all season, I'm still not yet proven wrong, because what I have said is that it's not about where Arsenal are in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's May. And I've always said that City will come alive then, right? And I'm still right. But it's got to a point now where I'm fully going to have to rely on that now, yeah? Because it's like, it's, for me, today, I said to a gal yesterday or the day before, going into the first time City play Arsenal, which is February at some point.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
He bottled it just like City. Oh, he's back. He's back.
We can't hear you, Daps.
You can't hear you, Daps. Your thing just went muted. Your connection's fine, but you went muted. He's not in the best places at the moment. No, I can't hear you now. No.
Streams in hotel rooms just don't work,
I
man.
swear down, it's just like, go on. I'll add him back in, man. But Souls, man, let me give Souls the floor, man. Arsenal must be over the moon, bro. Like, I'm actually hating, like, but the only thing I can gather from Arsenal Day is a bit of Saliba slander. You know, I'm gonna, like, you know, he did make a mistake, and also it's like, I don't know what else can I say, man. It's the title is yours. The pressure's on, man. Is it just me, or is his mic on mute as well? Oh, they're both
Nah,
back.
yeah, you're back.
You're gonna have to bear with me quickly because every time you Daps is back, by the way. Just gonna have to add him back in. Just the way things work. You're back in, G. They can hear you nice and
Cool.
loud.
So Cass, if you can, message Monts and say don't call Daps' phone because he's on the stream and you're gonna fuck it up if you call him because Monts just called me and that's fucking it up, right?
That's why.
Right. So what I was saying is, what was I saying again? Right. So I was saying to a gal that going into the Arsenal City game in February, for me, Arsenal have to be 6 points or more ahead. Yeah. Because then they're going into that knowing, even if they lose to City home and away, they're still ahead of us. Yeah. Because we have other games to play that we also might drop points in. But if they can have that margin, and guess what? Next game week, it's happened. Yeah. And now it is, to me, this is where the whole community has to do what happens to every other club when they're top. Yeah. Pressure now needs to be put on Arsenal. No more is it, oh no, City are favourites. This is now Arsenal's to lose, yeah? Because it is. If they lose home and away to City, they're still top. So it's now theirs to lose. Let's see how they cope with the pressure. And ultimately, that is how this league will be won or lost. If Arsenal cope with the pressure, and that is it. And you know what? As a City fan, I have to delve deep and think about it and think, hold on a second, do you know what? We can't always win, yeah? I grew up as a kid never winning, right? I just need to. I've still had a good couple of years. I've still had good, like. It's
You said it earlier, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go through the comments, by the way, guys, in the comments quickly. And obviously, Roy has only got about 15, 20 minutes max.
Yeah,
we
so
might
move on to them for a bit.
We might have to bully him a little bit to give us an extra 5 minutes.
No.
You know what I mean?
He wants to have his new year,
I'm gonna
bro.
bully him.
I
He's a
don't
Chelsea
mind.
fan.
I don't mind waiting.
Look, if you're beneath me in a table, I'm gonna bully you, innit? It's as simple as that. Like Tottenham fans. Deji, look, you're not here today. You might see the stream. Deji had to cut out. Thought this is a bit later than he thought he could make, and it's okay. Look, Spurs fans bottling what's new.
Bro, they're not relevant. There's nothing to speak about with Spurs.
But they're playing
really
tomorrow.
Not relevant.
They're playing tomorrow. We're 2 points ahead. If they draw, we're still
No,
above
but
them.
bro, let's deep
I'm
it.
just saying.
For me, honestly, I honestly feel like Spurs, like Chelsea, we know Chelsea are going to spend money, and at some point, I don't believe this season, but at some point, they will become relevant again. And the thing is, in Europe,
whoa. Are you saying we're not relevant?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying right now you're not, bro. Like real talk. You ain't finishing in the top 6, yeah. However, what I was saying is that long term you will be back there, and also don't count out Chelsea maybe going on a bit of a run. Maybe in Europe
said
still,
that as
yeah?
I said that, but I expect that when you spend 600 million or 500 million in
but
6
that's
months.
Chelsea. For me, honestly, it's one of these things where I honestly believe Tottenham aren't worth talking about, bro.
They're not, man.
Like it's.
But you know, it's worth talking about though. That's
the likes.
Not just that, the likes is over 130 of you already in here. Love to see that, man. Please smash the like button if you haven't done it. Take 2 seconds out your time. I'm gonna go through some of the comments as well. So it's just look, I got in late from my dad's going to my mum's. Couldn't even make it. Imagine that, dead. But yeah, man. Big up everyone in the comments. I'm just gonna say a lot of names, and then I'm gonna say a couple of them. And I'm gonna move on to Roy before Daps' second part of his meltdown. Big up.
There's no meltdown here.
Hey, look, the best part Daps is
you want a meltdown. It's not happening.
The best part for therapy is to start it off is accepting reality.
You have to accept there's a problem.
You know what it is? We've accepted our realities, we're in it with our clubs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We know where we are, man.
Oh no, bro. If you want me to speak facts about the problems at City, no problem. But it's not a meltdown.
Actually, Daps, then save that. Wait, save that. Because I actually want to know what you think about that. Honestly. Because there's a lot more to City than just you said the facts about City, like problems and stuff like that.
Cool. We'll do that.
Big up Daniel. I'm gonna say the most important part of this channel is the people watching us, alongside the guests that give up their time to obviously make the shows what they are. So I'm gonna big up D1 Millie as well. One of our long serving members when we first started. He's always shouting us out. Who else is there? Monts LFC in the building. I'm still think that's tie in disguise. Mustafa, big up yourself. Loads of comments, man. This is actually got you're right, souls, man. It's booting off, man. BX Gunner King, damn Midway. No, I wasn't the late one. I made it late though. The Mad Hatter, Footy Chats, Neil Gunner, Trag Park. Yeah, sorry, my bad. It's 3 out of 4 times now where I've had myself muted. when I start
Yeah, it
streaming. It's
really
kinda,
is. You need to, bro. You need to
I-
have a tick list, bro.
I really, really do, man. There's so many
Not
comments in
that
here to
type
keep
of,
up with.
and not that type of tick
As
list,
they're
by
saying,
the
I
way,
have
a
to mute
checklist.
in the comments. Don't have it, bro.
A hat trick, bro. A hat trick. Animal, Gio the best. Rafa, I see you all in the building. Sohan as well. Big up Saeed who's watching. He says Saps therapy part 2. Let him go to bed, Cass. Big up Saeed, man. Every
I
single
ain't going,
time.
bro. I ain't going to bed when. Trust me, when this finishes, I am not going
And
to
I
bed.
see a comment. I see a comment about. Let me check that again. I allowed it from someone, yeah. Big up Ollie for the super chat. He said, Daps, I told Cauldron of Noise, that's the Emirates. It's not the same Arsenal. You can see why Pep badly wanted Arteta's tactical brain. Big up for the super chat, Ollie. Obviously, all the super chats through this year and obviously
Yeah,
just being a
100.
supporter of the channel as well. Pirates King, Falalu, nice to see you again, and Dizzy as well. There's someone on here decided to go for Souls. Says, why would you let that idiot or something like that? Why would you let Souls on to pressure a team, something like that? Come for his footballing opinion. If that's a personal comment, I will boot you the fuck out. We don't run this like the
100.
football terrace. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I've never seen your name before. And you know what? I might be coming at you a bit too harsh, but leave that in 2022. If you do that New
Real
Year's
talk.
resolution stuff, please, when you comment, just be a little bit
No,
more
no,
respectful
you know
and
what
reword
the
it.
ironic thing is? It's
Go on.
like the comment in itself doesn't make any sense. Why don't you want the pressure? You want to be the best team in the country. And guess what? Being the best comes with pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. It's not a lie when they say
Yeah,
it.
man.
So
Yeah, real
when
talk.
I'm inviting pressure on, it's because I want to be the best. And we're
Yeah.
at this point where we're 7 points clear going into 2023. Why not bring the pressure on? We need it.
Bro.
At some point in our history or in our future, we're going to need the pressure.
Do you know why you want this pressure? Yeah, because there's a few, like, the one thing, and this isn't a dig, this isn't slander, yeah, but Arsenal in Premier League history have not retained the league, right? You have a young squad right now, yeah. Now, if this young squad does win the league, right, they need to experience some pressure because you could keep them for a long time, and you could actually start. And I was thinking this the other day because I spoke about how what Arteta's done is he's got rid of people like Ozil, right, and brought in players whose mentality, all right, their name is not bigger, right, their talent might not even be bigger, but their mentality and maybe their mentality might not even be bigger, but the reason they're at Arsenal is for a better reason than Ozil was, right? And people started saying, I need to put some respect on Ozil's name. And I thought about it and thought,
There's a new O in town, man. Name's
I
Erdegaard.
thought,
Best player in the league.
I thought, forget the George Graham era and all of that, yeah, because that's not too many people that watch YouTube maybe know about that. But if you look at Arsenal, you've got the Invincible era, then you've got the Ozil era, and then you've got this era, right? Now, of the three, there's a very good chance that the worst era is the Ozil era, yeah? And for me personally, as an outsider looking in, I get he was talented. I'm not knocking him as a player, but his time at Arsenal, he represents what was wrong with Arsenal, right? So I get why you man liked him. I'm not knocking him as a player, but I shouldn't, like, Arsenal fans should not put as much as respect on him because it could end up that a lot lesser players that are costing you a lot less
It's
money.
the same as though Daps. It's the same as with us. Ozil was very, just off topic a little bit, because Ozil was very talented. That's why, and out of everyone,
Yeah,
you can easily see his
100%
most-
agree
It's
with
a bit
you,
like
bro.
us Man United fans when we rate Pogba so much because of the talent. But when it comes down to the
Yeah.
nitty-gritty, it's because everything around him was shit. That when it comes to a talented person, it's a bit like Chelsea with Hazard. It's that they actually won stuff. Do you get what I mean? Like proper
They
stuff.
won stuff with him, to
Do
be fair.
you get what I mean? But he was the standout. Like, he was so standout, and he was actually deep. Like, to be fair, Hazard was dirty.
Bro,
But
same as we had fucking, like,
it's when
we
we're
had
talking about when we were
Robinho.
shit.
We had Robinho, but
like
Robinho
that,
did,
basically
other-
like that, the standout.
Yeah.
But by the way, I wanted to shout out the best tune currently going around for Nketiah is the GOAT song. I want you lot to kind of hear it before we move on to quickly about Chelsea before
Hey,
we're
make
to
sure you
leave.
don't get copyright
It
struck.
can't be.
Yeah, don't.
Show me my goat. Stop. Show me my coach. Then I need you to show me my coach after disrespecting his life. Show me my.
Bro, is this a chant?
You know that. You wanna fence in
Bro,
trouble and
hold on.
catches in the room.
That ain't a chant, but that can't be a chant, bro.
It's funny. No, it literally is. The guy put it on thingy,
yeah.
so it was recording through the West Ham game. He was like, He started singing like, hey, hey, and he's like, and then come to NK, like the camera is like, your defense is in trouble, catches in your room. Like I'm like, oh, it's funny, man. I Deji though.
But
No, let me go into Roy. Sorry, not Deji, my bad.
yeah,
Even though
go on,
Deji is
go on.
actually a part of your name, but not many people know that. Roy, Chelsea, man, 600 million, 500 million, whatever you want to count it, 500 million potentially spent total in January. That's including Nkunku. Bro,
Yep.
what do you expect from your team realistically? Look, Arsenal fans are now probably expecting, majority of them are probably expecting to win the league now. Pressure's on. 7 points is not enough, by the way, but I'm going to pressure them regardless. But what if Potter, yeah, doesn't get you top 4 and you get Enzo Fernandez for 120 million quid or whatever it might be, bro, that's not where it's going to stop. Badia Shile as well, another 40 million. And he wants to go to a back 4. I'm thinking like, bro, if you don't get top 4, is that not a sacking? Is that not a
if
sacking?
you don't get
No, he
taken,
won't get
if you don't get taken to court by UEFA, then is that not unfair?
FFP is a joke. You know what I'm thinking? Todd Bowling wants to spend $1 billion so quick because then that clause goes out the window quick. So by next season you'll be have that $1 billion so he can milk your club. That's what Americans
no,
do.
that's
No chance. Bowley's
I'm just saying.
Bowley's a proper owner, man.
Oh
Bowley's
yeah,
a proper owner.
don't shoot the
Listen,
messenger, man.
listen. I understand Bowley's plan. Spend all the money in the world getting all these top players, and then when we get a transfer ban, we're already set, so we don't need to buy anyone. Like, it's fine. Get these 18-year-old Brazilians, get these 17-year-old Argentinians, and then when we get transfer banned,
What?
we've got a nice first team squad. We've got a nice group of young players. But no, seriously. What do I expect? Well, obviously, with such an outlay, you do expect results, but I do know these results won't come instantly.
Yeah.
Do I expect top 4 this season? I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I just think there are at least 4 teams better than us. I think Arsenal, City, and Liverpool finish above us. Probably United too, the way they're going, and Newcastle, Spurs could easily pip us to 5th or 6th or whatever. But what I want to see from Potter is, which I feel like I haven't really seen so far.
We're in Gryffindor.
I want him to wow me. That's what I want. I want him to wow me because when Tuchel first came in, he wowed me. He won like a 14-game unbeaten run. We went to Anfield and won. We beat Spurs like 3 times.
Bo, sorry. What he did is the wall had loads of fucking holes in it, and he got some wallpaper and he put the wallpaper over the holes. Would you like that was the wow that you got? Yeah, you don't want the wow. Surely you want a steady build up to get you back.
No. I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. As in, like, even if it was still papering over cracks, that was still impressive because
Craps is good.
That squad shouldn't have. Let's be honest. That squad should not have won a Champions League.
Oh, you know
But
what?
somehow
Let me stop there. I've had enough
This
already.
is awkward.
Eze, big up for the super chat. Felix is close to joining United. Ornstein, scary times. Yo, whoever's in here, ban
Wait,
that mother.
Ornstein just tweeted that.
I haven't seen it. I can't see it personally.
I'm
innit?
checking that.
Hold on, check it before you ban him.
No, it's not him. It's not him. No, it's Jack. It's Jack.
Oh,
He decides to go one step
Jack.
further. No, hi, Jack. He says, Cass, I'll take good care of your mother. Don't worry you, son. All right, cool.
Bro,
Jack, we're not boy. Hey, look.
This is the problem, Jack. You don't.
I don't get offended by them jokes, but them jokes are childish as fuck. Whoever's in the whoever a mod is, get rid of him, and I'll permanently ban him soon. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, man.
No, he's not going to United.
No, I haven't seen it. I nearly had a heart attack there. I was like, yeah. I'm like, nah.
Because I want him so fucking badly, man.
Thanks, Millie. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Love to see it. Yeah, man. Jack, we look, you might be on a bit of a personal level with Daps. Do you get what I mean? Like,
no, bro. He's not. No, he's not, bro. He isn't.
Well, I'm just gonna say, Jack, we're not friends. We never will be friends. I don't ever see a friendship brewing.
I'm just trying to turn a new leaf.
Do you get what I mean?
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
New year,
another chance.
might be a new year, but it's not a new me, man. I'm not changing for shit. So, all I'm gonna tell you for free is, we're not on personal levels to be joking about like that. Simple as that.
But anyway, let's get back to Chelsea, man, because I do want to hear Royce before Roy has to go.
I forgot so Potter won't get sacked if he doesn't make top 4. And like I said, I want him to wow me. I just feel like performances under him have either been shit, i.e. could be lost like 5 games in a row, or they've just been good enough. And I feel like I understand it's a big job. However, I feel like a top manager would be able to maximize this squad better than Potter is. And like I said, when Tuchel came in, he maximized it. Even though it was a defense first approach, he still maximized it. still managed to get a Champions League at. But with Potter, I haven't been too impressed. However, I do understand he needs time. So I want to give him time to get his players to find a singular system and stick to it and get the players used to it, because changing all the time doesn't work. Like, look at Arteta, he plays the same 11 every week. Pep plays the same system every
So
week.
does
Klopp plays the same system
technically so
every
does Ten Hag pretty much as well. Like
yeah, it's like all the top managers
Mm.
play the same system every week, and before you know it, their players know it like clockwork. So I want Potter to do that as well. I want him to give him time, and I wouldn't want him. I don't really want him sacked because I feel like that's just going back to square one. However, if like results fall off an absolute cliff, like we're just losing consistently week after week, month after month,
yeah,
then obviously you have to call for his head. But
Yeah,
I know
no,
in
you're
this
right.
process,
So what are you confident for tomorrow? Because I predict the Nottingham Forest 1-1 draw. I don't know about you, Souls, but I'm feeling a draw up in the north.
no, I think
I
we'll
am
beat
feeling
Forest.
I'm feeling draw. What about guys in the comments? Are you feeling a draw? Obviously, you're not gonna feel it.
No, Kaz, I'm telling you, like I literally predicted we'd draw with Bournemouth, and we ended up winning. But I do think Forest, and like, I don't think we're gonna bop them. I just think we'll do enough to get the job done. We'll just go there, score more than them, come back with 3 points, and move on to getting our asses handed to us by City.
Yeah. Boy. Is where it is, man. So much a lot of it. Guys, by the way, there's 181 of you in here. Please like the video. 4 away from 100. Get us over the line. There's about 90 of you that I guarantee there's about 90 of you because there's nearly about 200 of you in there, whatever.
Yeah, but where do you
hasn't
two
liked the
see us
video.
finishing?
Currently 7th.
What about you, Souls?
Oh, it's tough, man, because you got a good January coming up. That could change things, but yeah, I say it's got to be 7th.
Yeah, man. I just can't see you finishing above even Tottenham at the moment. Like, even though Tottenham are bad, but they play bad, but they get results over the line still.
Yeah,
some way,
like,
one way or another. Do you get what I mean?
Other teams have attackers that can win them games.
Yeah,
like,
Daps will be back in a second, by the way. He's just,
like you
I'm pretty
guys,
sure someone rang
obviously,
him.
you guys brought on Rashford today. He was the match winner. Spurs have Kane, Son, and Kulu. So like, even when you're not playing well, your attackers can still win you games. But unfortunately, that's not something we can rely on. So to win games and score a lot of goals, you have to play absolutely out of our skin, which we're not doing at the moment. So like,
no one's
I really can't see top 4 unless something miraculous happens.
No one's in your favor of winning either. Like tomorrow, not one person in the comments think Chelsea's gonna win tomorrow at all. Like there's no hope whatsoever.
Yeah, guys hating in the. I'll be when we go there, collect our 2-0 win and come back with 3 points. I'll be back saying, hope you haters enjoyed that.
Do you know what it is though?
Go on.
Like this is a message to Chelsea fans, right? Be careful what you wish for, because you've got a guy in Potter who clearly Todd Bowley believes in. And that's what we had. We from 2018, Wenger wasn't back, Emery wasn't back, Arteta was the guy they wanted, and they completely backed him. His ideas, his philosophies. Now, of course, there's other components like Edu does have an input into what happens. Vinay does, all of that. They all have to obviously come together and come up with a plan. What I'm saying to Chelsea fans is, I know you guys have been winning with this sack higher model, but this is the same model that's put you in the position you're in today.
No, Sal's is expired. That's why I was glad. I'm glad Roman left.
But you've now, like, the thing that I'm trying to say to Chelsea fans is, you've now got a team which no one plays in the same system. You don't have a system. You can't play system. Even if you're going to sit there and go get a manager who can utilize these players, what you're going to get 5 managers who play 5 different styles of football, because that's what you've got.
Hey, you're right. You're right there. I agree,
So
yeah.
they need look, whether it's Potter or whether it's the next guy, but at some point, I feel like the fans need to come together and go, that sack hire needs to stop, and we need to sack the manager.
I think it stopped with Bowley because the reason he sacked Tuchel was obviously he backed him in the summer window, but ultimately Tuchel was not his guy, and the new owner is going to want his guy in charge, and obviously that happened to be Potter, and it's already been made clear that even if Potter doesn't get top 4, he's not getting sacked. So I think this is very much a long-term plan where we'll give him the tools he needs. We'll give him a good structure around him. Obviously, you've seen we're getting lots of like football people, technical directors and stuff in.
Yeah, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. It's like basically what Newcastle did. Then
like we'll get him the players. We'll get him the players he needs. We'll give him the right structure, and ultimately, if he fails.
But
then it's down to him.
Smokey Settings here says, big up for the super chat again, by the way. Smokey says, you're playing different ball to Tuchel, the same players. But I think how much time can Chelsea fans give? Like, I get it. That everyone seems to follow in the same model as
It depends. Well,
Arteta, right? But
depends.
Arteta,
Time until what?
it does no, because what I'm thinking about is it's not like you spent 200 million and give time. You're spending how much money, and then does Todd B give him that time, or does he expect to get him straight away? Like, would he give him that time? No one knows.
No, I think
But with a
he'll give
Chelsea
him
fan,
time.
there's already a split in a Chelsea fan base
But-
already. Do you know what I
Sorry,
mean?
can you
Get what I mean,
man hear
Daps?
me? Can you man hear me?
You're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Bro,
You're very
the
good.
thing is, this is the thing. I think, like, everyone's right here ultimately, yeah, that this is exactly what Chelsea need, because Chelsea have been, they've won everything in it, yeah, but their brand has not improved that much. Like, it has from, of course, back in the day, but it's kind of hit the ceiling right now, where this style of football, this peak and trough, and if we're being real, the whole peak and trough thing where they'd win, lose, second manager, win, second manager, lose, that, yeah, over the last few years, yes, they've won the Champions League, which, trust me, is a big deal, but domestically they have dropped off, where they're not peaking and troughing anymore. They're just currently troughing in domestically, yeah. And I
Daps, we
think
haven't passed 75 points in the league since 2017 when we won.
that's what I'm saying. And I think that Bowl is good what he's doing, because he's coming in and going, I want to take Chelsea to a next level. That they've achieved, they've been successful, but I want to improve the brand, because he's a business owner. He wants a brand that has a new ceiling that's higher and can attract people, because he's looking at all other teams that are playing a brand of football and whatever else. And it's like, this is the one thing that Chelsea don't really have. They have success all day long, but they haven't got this brand. But you are right. This is where the fan base, and this is the hard thing, that the fan base now just want success. Not all, but there's an element of the Chelsea fan base that are like, oh, fuck this, go and get us, I don't know, Zidane or whatever, have him for 2 years, and let's get back to winning so we can tell everyone how we're winning. Whereas there's the other Chelsea lot that are like, no, you know what? I'm down with this long-term thing, where it actually puts us back on the map consistently and gives us a better style of football. And you're right, it's part of the right man, we don't know. But I do think Todd Bowley, joking aside, I'm bantering about the guy, but I do think he actually does have a long-term vision for the club.
Yeah, 100%. He definitely does.
What's this? Lukaku? Would you have him back next season?
No.
Neil God is asking. Hey, what?
Bin him off.
Alright, cool. I'm just don't shoot a messenger. Smokey, who do you support?
Would you have
by the way?
Ronaldo back? Would you have Ronaldo back?
No chance. I mean,
there we go.
Yeah. I suppose it is just as bad, to be fair.
Yeah.
Even though Ronaldo said he wouldn't, it's all about playing
I'm
at the
just
top
glad
level.
that we didn't sign
It's not
him
about the
because
money.
Bowley was really
but you fuck
pushing
off to the
for him.
Saudi league. Anyways, Smokey says I'd give 2 seasons, then get Enrique if no top 4. I mean, what, Smokey? You're a Chelsea fan? I thought he was a United fan.
If we don't get top 4 this season and we don't get top 4 next season,
Yeah.
then I would understand fans calling for his head, to be honest. Because with the backing he would receive in that time,
Yeah.
I don't think there's an excuse not to be making top 4. And at that point, I'd be like, I think we need to try someone new.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair as well. So what? Daps, I asked these two as well. What did they think about Chelsea tomorrow? Like, what they're like predictions wise against Nottingham Forest at Forest. I can't see them beating them. Does that sound mad, or am I out my own brain? Because I don't think I've seen anyone in the chat even say anything about remotely
I'm
beating
collecting
them.
receipts. Don't worry, man. I'll be back to cash in.
Listen, we got Chelsea on. We got Chelsea on Thursday, bro.
I do
right
not.
now,
Imagine having the face at Angry City. Imagine having the face at Angry City. I'm so glad that day's coming. Pause. Am I like? Is that pause? No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. But big up Paul Tierney with the super chat. Sorry, Daps.
I hear you.
Do you mind if I
go on,
read it?
Paul
Big up Paul Tierney, man. It
please
says
do,
Happy
please
New
do.
Year's, guys. Now credit Arsenal first off. Arsenal fans, don't go at Chelsea fan about playing in the conference. Potentially they have a few more Champions League titles than use and then hashtag take the good with the bad. Paul, you did get a C or D grade in English, innit? Just letting you know, innit? I'm just trying to confirm that, innit? The way you spelled that shit. Sorry, Daps.
On the Chelsea Forest thing, I think Chelsea will win. I do think the biggest issue, like, that Chelsea need to address as quickly as fucking possible, like as quickly as possible. Fuck any talk of anyone else, they need to address the right back situation for me.
Yeah,
Like,
we need a right back. I
it's
can't watch
so
Aspilicueta,
clear.
man.
Bro, you can't, because it's so clear when Reece James is on the pitch, you are a different team, yeah?
You're
And
so much better.
I'll be honest, like, so much better, bro. And I don't know what the answer is, but firstly, you have to right now.
Mm.
But secondly, I think most Chelsea fans are probably a little bit about Reece James, because listen, I'll be 100. He's the one Chelsea player I would take in a heartbeat. I think he could be one of the no, he isn't, but he could be one of the best right backs in the world over time. But
I think he already
with
is
the
personally.
injuries,
But I
it's
know that's
worrying
controversial.
because, but bro, right now he's not because of availability, right?
Yeah,
And
his
this is the
availability is a
issue, right?
huge
His
problem.
availability, bro, at his age, and the more I've deeped it, he's a very athletic. He's quite a muscly big guy, and it just proper reminds me of Micah Richards, that these athletic fullbacks that are up and down the pitch and having to dig in to chase balls back, where you're putting extra weight on your knees. Yeah, if you've got repeats of knee injuries at that age, it's very worrying, and I wouldn't like to see it. I'm not wishing it on him. I hope he gets over it. But when you look at Micah Richards and how he went, it is worrying. Like, it's
Yeah, that's
proper.
a fair
It's the
point.
same
That's a
knee,
fair
bro.
point.
Like, so. You need to address that, because without addressing that, I don't believe. I don't think you'll get top 6.
None of us do. I
It
think we
is a
all said
valid
7th.
shout,
Did we not?
and
Did
I
you not say
can't.
7th as well, Souls?
Yeah, I think they're getting 7th.
Yeah, I think so as well. And Mustafa, they're not getting banned because out of most clubs, they are not in debt. So when you have less debt and no debt, and it's all cleared from literally zero, no transfers to pay off, nothing, you can spend a lot of money. And that's the reality
Yeah.
of it. I've got another
Anyway,
super
guys,
chat, by the way.
unfortunately,
Oh,
I
shit.
do have
Big
to
up
Is that what's
yourself
going
for
on
it,
with
man.
Chelsea?
But yeah, thank you guys for having me. I'll
Now,
be
Roy,
back when we beat
Happy New
Forest.
Year, bro. Thanks for coming.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year,
nice.
guys. All you guys in the comments. Hope you have a happy, wonderful, prosperous New Year. And I will see you guys in 2023.
No, Roy. You're going backwards, G. You're going back to
Have a good New Year, bro.
2021. Like Chelsea, they're going
Take
backwards.
care, guys.
Going back to 1990s, bro. Comdean, I think that's how you say your name. Comdean Masumi says top 5 managers are Pep, Arteta, Klopp, Ten Hag, and De Zerbi. Chelsea will lose too many of these youngsters to rivals. They can't integrate all of them. I think they're just gonna loan them out and do
That's
what
a
they've
fair
done
point,
best over the years, isn't it? How they made their money is get youngsters, loan them out, they become sick, and then you just sell them off for like 20 odd million. I think City are kind of adopting that way of making money now as well. Get youngsters, they're sick, they're pretty much top of the tree when it comes to the academy in England. You can't fit them all in the squad. One might filter in every couple years, but then the rest of them can get binned off and sold basically. And if they're good enough, you will come back one day with a buyback clause. That's the way forward. Yeah, man. Let's move on to
Yeah.
Arsenal, though, man. Souls, man. It's been a long time going quiet. Obviously, you had to do Chelsea first, a little bit of City first as well. I'm sure Daps is actually loving this. I'm pretty sure Pep's probably loving this because it's Arteta. It's not like it's any manager. It's his boy. Like, that's his boy. You know what I mean? That's his number 2. Now he's number 1 at the moment.
Yeah, you like when
no,
your
it's like-
boy's number 2 until your boy becomes number 1, and then it becomes hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And smash
Now,
like people as well.
you know what actually the craziest thing is? I remember when like there was rumors, or maybe someone at Man City said it, where they wanted Arteta to become the successor for Pep.
Nah,
I remember
Arteta,
everyone laughing at it.
no, bro. Arteta, before he left City, he went to the board and asked for assurances that when Pep leaves, he would become City's manager. And Manchester City board said, no, we won't give you assurances. And now that might be a bit like, this is awkward.
Right, okay. I didn't know it properly, but I know there was something that was said. But yeah, a lot of people even laughed at the idea of Arteta taking over. And now it's like, actually, do you know what? Maybe
fully.
he's onto something here. And this is what I've been saying. And the reason why I'm saying to a lot of clubs to be patient, because when you find a manager that your owners truly want to back, like the Cronkies have, I've never seen the Cronkies at Arsenal this much. And I'm talking Stan and Josh. Like, they're both here at the moment. By the way, it's Christmas and New Year's, and they're in London. They're American, just so people know. Like, what are they doing here? This is the time to spend, with family and all of this sort of stuff. And it's that kind of, and Americans take it even more like serious than people do in England. So it's like one of those ones where it surprises me because they don't need to be here, but they clearly think, okay, there's a big opportunity here to go win the league. Mudryk is a bit of a tricky situation in terms of Shakhtar, trying to negotiate to get more money, which is fair enough. That's what you do as a club. And obviously, Josh has come just to make it more financially feasible and
He's
maybe
done a
give the green
massive
light.
job, I think he's
Yeah.
been
Yeah, he
literally, he's been, I don't know where he came, his background before he came to Arsenal, but it's like Kroenke got his son in. He understands the younger lot a little bit better and probably how to deal with, this generation, how to speak to another generation and so forth.
Yeah,
It all
yeah.
adapts. You get what I mean, Daps? Like me speaking to a 6-year-old these days, you're in the middle of that. Do you get what I mean? It's a bit different. Like you're more close to that generation than myself. Does that make sense? It's always like that
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know how to say, like that ladder.
Yeah, and do you know what it is? Once you find like the guy they want to back, it's like that's why I was saying I find it hard because this is the first time I've seen the Kroenkes invested in Arsenal, and it's hard to get rid of a manager like that. You can't, because the thing is, you get rid. What if the next man isn't someone they're feeling? Then it's
Yeah.
like back to square one. Then you're sacking again. It's like with Ten Hag, right? As much as January rumors of United have spent all their budget and all that, but it seems like
We're broke.
whoever is running the show is wanting to back Ten Hag. So the worst thing you can do right now, at least whilst you're seeing investment or like the money being spent, is keep the guy because we don't know.
It's
And that's how I
techie
feel right
behind
now.
our scenes. If it was up to me, I'd get rid of
Bro.
both Arnold and that. Like if it was me and it's a new
No. I mean,
Bro,
like
I
Ten
don't think
Hag,
they are
like,
backing. I don't think they are backing Ten Hag.
No,
I'd be slightly worried
go on, Daps.
that like ultimately, if you think about it, when there's been players that you know that certain people Ten Hag, I mean people behind the scenes at Man United want, deals get done extremely fucking quickly, right? But when Ten Hag, and we're presuming that Ten Hag wanted Gakpo, I think he did. The fucking board have dragged their heels again, and it's like, oh, so when you want a player, because commercially it's great, you man are very quick to do it. But when your manager wants
Exactly.
a player, you're still dragging your fucking heels. And this, to me, is why I think United fans are 100% right. That board will not fucking change.
No,
they think they know better than the.
this
fucking
is why I
recruitment
can't
and
wait
the
for new
manager.
ownership, which is I think he said it's pretty much going to be done in the next 11 weeks now. Sort of 12, 11 weeks, something like that. And I just can't wait for them to come in. And yeah, you're gonna have to keep them around for the time, but I just want to see them snap different people one by one and be like, this is not how we're running
fully.
shit. And that's just, and it's like, why is it that Man United takes so long to get deals done when Liverpool come in, deal done, Man City come in, deal
Yeah.
done, Arsenal nowadays,
No, but Cass,
pretty much
the
deal done.
difference is though, when it's been players that like Ronaldo got done extremely quickly. Why? Because commercially, your board wanted Ronaldo.
It makes
That's
see,
it. That when money
Bro,
is involved,
I want to somewhat push back on this, because
go on.
for Liverpool,
Pause.
I feel like the deal was easier to be done because negotiations from United were already in place, so you know what you got to pay.
Bro,
Yeah,
they
true.
came in lightning. They come in lightning quick.
Like,
they told
I
PSV,
get
bro.
that.
They
But
told PSV, here's the money. Take it or leave it, or keep dealing with negotiation with Man United and see what they're going to keep coming up with.
My point is,
See if the
how
player's
did
happy.
Liverpool even know that 37 million plus whatever it is was even enough? That's what I'm trying to
Because
say.
agents are wankers, bro.
Yeah, bro, they're proper wankers.
Yeah,
And you know what Man United lack? You know what every club
No,
has?
but even with the Ronaldo one, he was going to City, so you already knew what needed to be at play in terms of what Juventus want and what does Ronaldo want before you got him. That's why those deals are easily done. Like, even with Arsenal, we take ages to get deals done. Why is it taking long to get Mudryk done when we know what their demands are?
Because it's a lot of there's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of money involved.
Yeah,
There's a lot of money
but I'm
involved.
saying even with Thomas Partey, we didn't get him until the deadline day, and we ended up paying the release clause anyway. So
yeah, but back then, how long ago did you get Partey though? All right, cool. How long ago did you get Partey?
How long did it take to get him?
No. How long ago did you get Partey now? 3 seasons ago now?
2 years.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
And that's when Arsenal's moments started switching things in the ball, started switching for the better. Do you get what I mean? There was that shift.
All right, but even if we go back to our, like Ramsdale, for example, took quite a while to get done. Ben White didn't get announced for ages. Like even Tomiyasu.
Different. Do you know what, bro? Different deals. I get it. Different deals.
No, but what I'm saying is, like when you're the first to come to the table, it's going to take.
You know what?
This is why City. If you know about City, City love a fucking release clause, because they're bored and they always have, because they just see it as media attention that they don't want. Right? It's very easy. You go in, you offer the money, it gets accepted, and deal is done. So City love a release clause, because it's very simple. When it's bidding, and I think this is what City kind of used to get away from clubs holding them to ransom. Because if there's a release clause, there ain't no holding you to ransom. You offer that, and that's it.
Yeah, but the
no
thing is
other
that
club can.
there's a big, just to round up off this, because I don't want to talk about it. We're going to talk about the games and
Yeah.
everything, right? By the
Yeah.
way, big up Paul T says, okay, Kaz, is that how you treat a fellow United fan? I just mocked you just a little bit, Paul, just a little bit. Like, my bad. Ilyas asked,
Horrible human being.
I thank you. At least your hamster likes me. Ilyas asked that question again. Oh, Gunnar Souls, are you Cronky in or out? I think he's in. I believe. Are you
Definitely
in?
should
Quick
be in,
one?
man.
Yeah, he's in. Of course he is. It's things change, man.
Bro, I said this for the longest time, yeah, that to a lot of Arsenal fans that
Oh yeah, big
like,
up Pyrex as
even
well,
as
man.
close as
New
sorry,
subscriber.
even as close as this summer, I was saying to Arsenal fans, listen, if Arteta doesn't have a good season this season, I get it. Maybe then it's time to move on. However, you have to give him credit that he has changed your club behind the scenes forever. Yeah, he has made your board move correctly.
Dare I say he's kind of
somehow.
changed the league a little bit in the way maybe some boards have outlooked on managers, give them time,
potentially, bro.
outsource certain
Yeah.
money. I reckon, but the thing is, why you took long to get deals, I reckon, Souls, is because, and same with us, the difference with Liverpool and City, they've had huge success
Yeah,
in the past. It's not hard. If Liverpool are getting Champions League finals, they're winning
The
leagues.
sell
They got two of the
projects,
best managers in the world. They're convincing. Any player want to snap their hand off to get to that player. When you come to Man United, you have to think, oh fuck, is it gonna work out? You go to Arsenal, you're like shit. Like there's always something going on. Like are they gonna get somewhere or not? They go somewhere and fall off. Like but now this season that's changed. So that's what I reckon is. But
Yeah.
guys, there's over 200 of you consistently in here. Big up for all the super chats, 130 likes. Do take some time out. Make sure you check some of these boys out as well. Even if they're not here, Roy, if you support Chelsea, I want to see more of Roy. Obviously, his socials are there. Same thing with Gunnar Souls. He doesn't have an Instagram or anything like that, so I just put Super Arteta with a little music icon next to his name. You can stream this in 2K if you want as well. So if you want to see everyone upgraded that little bit better, you can put this on 1440p. And obviously, there's his Twitter, Gunnar Souls. Even Deji, man, as deluded as he is, just want to highlight, he said that Spurs are either going to win the Champions League this season,
Bro.
or they're going to win the Premier League.
No, but do you know what? Just quick. On the Champions League thing, I'm going to be 100. Despite earlier me saying they're not relevant, I will be honest with you. The way they keep coming from behind, massive pause, yeah, and turning like losses into draws or wins, yeah. In knockout football, that type of form is worrying, yeah, because City could get them in the Champions League, right?
And
we could be. Oh, because they're showing some sort of resolute. Of course, they did not turn the draw into a win, but still in knockout football, where eventually there has to be a winner, even if it's on penalties, yeah. The fact they won't fucking stay down is a tiny bit like they could go on a Champions League run. But the manager won't because he don't know.
I got. If this gets to 175 likes by the end of the stream, I promise you a stream of pure chaos. And I'm talking Deji, I'm talking Northside or Kunle.
You're talking Darwin Núñez.
No, I'm talking Deji. I'm talking Monts. I'm either Kunle or Northside, and myself and
Hamza
Hamza. I'm talking pure chaos. If this gets to 175 likes by the end of this stream, big up for another super chat as well. It was nice to see them flying in towards the end of the year. Happy New Year to you. Hit 44 says need Man United to beat City. Come on, you Gunners. Love from Philly. But you remember, we've also got you very soon at the Emirates, respectively. We do get points there sometimes, and sometimes we get battered. Do I think we're going to beat Arsenal this year? Of course, all the time. Shameless as fuck.
Good, thank you.
You know what? No, I'm gonna. And if City comes to Old Trafford, I don't think we're gonna lose to City either. Would I take a draw in a heartbeat? Huh?
Well,
but I don't. You know what is that? City don't scare me like Arsenal do, though.
Cool.
Like this season.
I mean, yeah, because we bent you over and hit you for 6.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You had the Scott McTominays on at that point, and we was just shit in general. You know what? We was shit that day, and you was class, bro.
Well, at that point, you were still claiming the fucking.
But that's like respectively, like City don't scare me.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Haaland City doesn't scare me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
City without Haaland does.
You know what it is? Because I don't know what City I'm gonna get. Like today's kind of City-ish, or are you gonna get one that's gonna destroy you 6-0?
Do you know the weirdest thing is, right? And this is what I was gonna say about City is, and this is why the City United game is so interesting. I keep saying United's form at home is not being spoken on enough, right? That they are like they're doing it. They're winning most of their games at home, right?
Yeah.
But this is what I came to the conclusion of today with Man City. I go to most home games, and I sat there deep in it today. We were 1-0 up. We have this issue of not putting games to bed, right? And at the moment, our defense is not good enough to hold on to 1-0 wins, yeah? So when it got to 1-0, I'm thinking, this feels like Brentford, which made me think about our last home league game against Brentford, where we lost 3-1. Then I thought, let me go to the game before that, and that's Fulham, where we scored we got a last-minute penalty to scrape a win against. Admittedly, we'd had a player sent off, bit harsh, but it is what it is. Then
Happens,
before that,
innit?
we played Brighton, which we won 3-1, but again, we did not look convincing. Now, City away from home are actually looking pretty convincing. And this is where it makes the Man United Man City game so interesting, because usually we travel to Old Trafford well. Our form away from home this season is good. However, Man United's form at home this season is good. So if I'm being honest, I don't know what to expect from that
That's
game
why I
anymore.
say
I
draw
really
though.
don't,
That's
bro.
why I think for me,
really don't.
that's why I just say probably a draw, bro.
But you know what
We
it is,
can't
though?
draw. We can't draw, bro. We
home
can't
teams
draw.
You
are
know
gonna
you
come out.
can't, but it's just like there's no. It's like you at the end of the game, you're like, because you know someone's gonna be saying we should have won that game. If one of us will say that, either the Hay will have a class game, or City might just have like I don't know.
Well,
City
bro,
might have
ultimately, with City, there's so much I could talk about, but ultimately, it is the way it is right now. Yeah, is when we dropped points to Crystal Palace last season, and admittedly, that was probably about game week 25, I reckon. Yeah,
yeah.
and at that point, I went on a rant saying we could have run away with this league, but for whatever reason,
Yeah.
our players have decided they don't want to. Now, who's going to fucking step up? Company ain't here no more. Aguero ain't here no more. I need someone to step up. At that point, De Bruyne
I'm in the same boat as you,
right?
but with Ericsson, bro. With Ericsson, I'm
Bro,
at the same
and
point. You need to step up
this
now
is-
because you're playing
bro,
like shit, bro. Fred came on today and made that
but
game
bro,
look a lot easier
today-
for him than he did, than
Bro,
Ericsson did.
today, I look at this Manchester City team. I'm going to say exactly the same thing,
Go
right?
on.
For me, Walker, listen, Rico Lewis, it's amazing what he's doing. The way it's showing that our academy is creating players, that can play that style of football. But
Yeah.
Kyle Walker's a leader. He's experienced. Sorry, now get Walker back in the team now.
That's
and
what
I'm
I
not
was about
knocking
to say.
Rico
That
Lewis,
I was about to say that as well. I said there's one factor for me.
100.
It's a factor for
Secondly-
me, and it's not even any of your other team. See that defense? I think your defense is this season
No,
not as
let me
good.
finish, bro. Hold
No,
on.
but
let
I
me
was gonna
finish.
say
So that's-
Walker. It's
no,
Walker, bro. It's Walker for me, innit?
No, it's not just Walker. No, it's
For me,
not
it's
just Walker.
man.
It's not just Walker. It's not just Walker.
For me,
Secondly,
this
again,
season it is.
Ake's done a job, but today we're missing Walker. But today we had no delivery from the left because Grealish is so concerned about retaining possession that he's not direct like Foden. Foden came on for 10 minutes and we looked threatening because he's running at them, whereas Grealish is just bothered about retaining the ball. We had no Cancelo, which ultimately means down the left we were offering nothing. So we need Cancelo back. We need Ruben Diaz back. Akanji, Cass, you called it early. I was calling it as well, and our fan base got so gassed off of him. I'm not saying Akanji is a bad defender, yeah? But any City fan that was trying to say Akanji is better than Laporte, better than Stones, better than Diaz, bro, he's our fifth choice, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Akanji is our fifth choice centre back, yeah? Right? And we have to be real with it. We need now, Stones was fine today. We need Stones, Diaz, and Laporte. If they're fit, it has to be.
Smoky
two of
Settings
them.
says, okay, what about this? Someone said love from Philly, by the way. If that's Philadelphia, I think I see that in the corner of my eye and I can't see it.
Send me a
Aye, we're global.
steak.
We're global.
steak tea.
But he said, Smokey sends with
Steak.
another super chat. Big up yourself. He says, if you man played Alvarez more minutes, you'd be more
But
scary.
we can't, bro. But hold on. This is the thing where people were making silly comments, right? So early
Why
on,
you laughing,
someone
Sols?
said. Early on, but some of the
It's true,
comments.
though. It's
No,
true.
no, bro, it's not true. This is why it's not true. Please let me break it down to you because
Yeah,
this
go
is
ahead, go ahead.
when things happen, people make naive, stupid comments. Like early on, someone's going, "We need Bellingham ASAP." I'm like, no problem. So I think we need someone like Bellingham long term as a Gundogan or Bernardo Silva replacement. But if I'm being 100, right now I am playing Jude Bellingham over in form Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva. I'm not. Yeah. Right. So yes, I want him, but right now they're like, oh, but I feel we need to sell. I feel we need to sell Gundogan because he's getting old. Again, Gundogan's been. Again, you're right. He's getting old, but right now he's still performing at very high levels. So that's washed. Now, what you just said about Alvarez, if we played him more, yes, whoever sent that, you probably saw Alvarez in the World Cup and now think that. Alvarez has been on leave like all Argentinian players, yeah, because they won the World Cup. So we could not have played Alvarez today. We could not have played him against Leeds. We could not have played him before. Before that, he has been playing, but it's all these things that people like looking at today. We are where we are. Long term, I do think Alvarez needs to play more, but who are we going to drop for him?
I don't know. By the way, if you can hear fireworks, look, I've got a sensitive mic,
Is it-
and
is it-
can
is
you not
it
hear the
cold?
fireworks going off in my background? No,
It's midnight.
it's about 3 minutes away. We'll do a little countdown for you guys. As I don't like that stuff. If I find it kind of cringy, but yeah,
but
man.
on City ultimately today, listen, and this is where it is now. We have to, our champions, our players that step the fuck up. Pep needs to have a serious conversation with them after today.
What about Foden? Foden hit
Foden was
44.
on
Hit
no,
44
bro.
because the super chat says, "Why was Foden holding bench disrespectful?" That's what he said.
Bro, look, I don't know. For me today, Pep needs to hold some smoke. When we're playing like that, bringing Foden on for 10 minutes at the end. No, it's too late, bro. The score's been 1-1 for 30 minutes or something like that, yeah? Why is Foden only coming on now, yeah? And you expecting him? And Foden came on and had more of an impact down the left than anyone else did the whole game, right? So Pep needs to hold that there's certain games at home where when we're drawing, he's like, no, trust the process. And it's like, no, bro, the process didn't work in this game.
Ilias, I'm not
someone
going to
else
ask
on.
that question. You can see the chat. I don't know if you're on your phone, Daps. You can see this, just the
I
chat
can't
going
see it
down.
for shit, bro.
Oh, it's a bit too
tiny.
small. Can you see it,
Pause.
Souls, on your screen?
No, it's not that clear on.
I can't. Let me one sec. I would next time. I'll make it.
I won't be able to see it. Read it out.
No, it's just Ilias is asking about KDB. I'm not going into that thing. I want to talk a little bit about
No,
Arsenal.
KDB today.
No, he said,
bro,
well, KDB. No, it's not that. He says that's why is KDB not stepping up. That is
what today?
Is like, I mean,
no. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know. If you know Ilias,
today.
Daps. If you think about Ilias, what does that mean? He's probably talking about the
but
whole season.
Bro, but this is the whole thing. The whole season, bro. No, he is and
he has
again. The World Cup is the World Cup. I couldn't give a shit about Belgium, yeah? Since the World Cup, right? Before the World Cup, he was the one putting the dinner on Haaland's plate. Haaland has 21 goals. Go and check out De Bruyne's assists, right? He is doing what he does.
20 seconds, by the way.
Today was dog shit.
Less.
Against the last two games, he got 2 assists against Liverpool, I believe. The game before that, the game against Leeds, he was very good in.
10.
So, but today, again, he was shit. 10, 9,
7,
8,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's officially 2023 for the Western world. There you go. Happy New Year to you guys, man. I adapt. Salute, man.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, man. It's just like, I don't know. I would put out a speech, but I find this kind of stuff a little bit cringy. I don't even tell people happy birthday. I don't even like compliments, all that kind of stuff. But hope you're all good in it. This is taking a lot out of me for to say.
Time to watch our
to get my words
taxes
out.
burn in the firework display as well.
Yeah.
What?
They do a firework display in it, so all our taxes go into it. And
oh, I thought you said a cat's burnt in a fire display. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I heard a cat in a fire display.
Bro,
That's all I heard.
I was looking around for Zuma, thinking he'd kicked it in it or something.
Well, you know what, getting kicked? David Moyes. Let me see what people are saying, though, man.
Sorry, bro, I need
on.
to dip because my battery is about to die.
Oh, fair enough, man. I'm going to end the stream in a sec.
But Guna, Souls, I so far, your team, yeah, they are by far the best team in the Premier League this season.
No, but you know one last message I want to give you before if you knock out.
Yeah, go on.
I think Pep's prioritizing the Champions League. I don't actually think he cares that much about winning the league this year.
Well, I don't know. The one thing I will say,
that's how it feels.
do you know?
Even the way you're setting up to just hopefully win the game, which is the mentality you need to have for the Champions League. And I think he's getting ready for that.
That's a good point. One special shout out today though to Odegaard, man, and that pass.
It's best player in the league at the moment, I reckon. Unplayable, man.
And that pass, bro. And also we have to be clear, he's a captain, bro. So people need to put some respect on the fact that
100%.
he's leading this team as well. But that pass today, very
Our captain's curse in the Emirates is looking like it's going.
Yeah,
Hopefully it
you're
isn't.
getting
But anyway,
captains all over the
Happy
field,
New
man.
Year, people.
Happy
Love,
New
love,
Year's,
love.
everyone.
I'm gonna spend the
Love.
next 5
You, Callum.
minutes, 10 minutes with you souls. Then just me and you.
Yeah.
I think Terrence, was it Terrence? No, Thunder. But you like the new streaming settings? I could get rid of Daps. I could get a Roy Deji in a click of a fingers, and I could just have me and souls. But guess what? I can't be bothered. It's as simple as that. Like, I need stuff set up, like a lot of stuff that goes into here. It's like, how do I put it? I would need a lot set up straight away. I'm still getting used to it, and the whole point is so I can do whatever I want with it. So you guys can see the live chat while you're on your phones. You know, you don't have to keep getting in and out or holding it like, portrait. You can go landscape and still watch it without having it on the side of your screen. You can't see stuff. But yeah, man, gradual upgrades. Big up, Dan. I see your comment there. It says you lot have been live since last year. Well, yeah, of course. We have officially back going since the summer. 6K subs over. Don't know what we're on at the moment. We're on 164 likes, 11 likes away from having that stream getting set up, man. Whether it's just gonna be called pure chaos. 'Cause that's what you guys like to see sometimes. I'm pretty sure I'm getting some cringy messages on my WhatsApp now that I don't want to read. But yeah, man, souls, man, Arsenal, bro. I think the last question to really ask before I actually speak on a little bit about Man United myself: can you win the league this year, and will you win the league? And do you think you're going to win the league?
So I think, and we will win the league, but there's always a possibility that, City can overtake us, or even Newcastle. Let's actually put some respect on Newcastle for a moment. I know the
I'm
result today
so
was a
glad they
0-0.
slipped
They've
up,
got
man.
points.
Slippy G settings, man. Bro.
But you know what, though? They've
Tottenham
been
and Chelsea,
very
please.
impressive.
Yeah,
they've been. And also, you know what? If you look, I know it's a very small sample size to go off of, but even last January when they brought in when they brought in their reinforcements that actually helped them stay up under Eddie Howe's like sort of first season-ish. The track record speaks for itself, and they've got the money. They've got a status of some sort. They're not the biggest club in England, but they're definitely not one of the smaller ones. So
yeah, of course.
you've got to put some respect, and they have got a bit of pulling power. And look at what they're doing. They're third in the Premier League. If you're looking at that in January and you're somewhat of an up-and-coming player, you're gonna be like, you know what? I might make a chance for it. And it's an exciting, promising project. It's not all false lies. There's money there to be absolutely spent, and they're commercially quite a good, stable club.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
man, it's City and Newcastle that we're watching out for at the moment. But no, I'm gonna say I put my chest out there too many times and back away now and say, yeah, we are gonna win the league.
Oh shit. Okay. Whoa. I hope you win the league, souls. I've changed my mind. I think that's corrupted me a little bit. Why do I want to see City do a three-peat? Why would I want to see that? It's nice when another team who haven't even won it in time. Like, it's bar Liverpool, never Liverpool, but it's just like it's like Arsenal win it. Okay, next season it's going to be different, and I don't think City are going to have as much joy. Personally, even guys in the comments, look, why I say I don't think City's going to have much joy with the league anymore. I don't think no one's going to have much joy with the league anymore.
No.
New owners for Chelsea now. Liverpool's going to
Even
happen.
Liverpool are
Man
rumoured.
United, obviously, in the commercial aspect. It's not always about money. It's about how you run a club. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at as well. Newcastle on the up. Tottenham on the down. The new top
But
six
you
is
know
going to
what, the
form.
Liverpool talks
Arsenal,
as well
obviously
of a new
Arsenal
owner.
as well. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Liverpool have got talks of a new owner coming in as well.
Yeah,
so.
but that's not going to be done till about May now, man. They might not even get done
fair
till,
enough,
like, Man United went up for what? We've been up for sale since May, G. Like, May. Like, we already know who the new owners are. Like, they already know who it is. It's kind of bait. It's going towards the Saudi Dubai kind of consortium because my man's been over there. But other than that crappy stuff to talk about, that boring stuff, Thunder, that's cool. I thought it was software inflexibility. So that whole point of this stream that I'm doing at the moment for you guys is that I have the flexibility to do all of this. Most people use the platform called StreamYard, and you are stuck in set ways. And you probably noticed in other streams that what's the word I'm exactly looking for? Like, yeah, it's always same setting. Like when you're sharing the screen. Look, if I want to share my screen, I can share my screen. It's as easy as that. It's not hard. If I want to change the scene to myself, or I don't know why that's doing that, my bad. It shouldn't run that, my bad. But look, I can change it to myself. It's as easy as that. And I can just go back. Do you get what I mean? I have these little things I can do anytime I want. That's the whole point of this new setup. I've got one super chat here as well. Honesty says, Hortensia says, Happy New Year to all of you and best wishes, inshallah, to your guys' dream will come true and a lot of wisdom and health. Yeah, man. I'll put a New Year's resolution. I don't know about you guys in the comments resolutions, but I gave myself one. No more takeaways. Yeah, for 3 months. I'm banning myself. And then when I ban myself, that is when Ramadan will come around. And when Ramadan comes around, then obviously I won't be eating. I'll be eating good stuff still. So technically it's like a 4-month ban. Why? Because I just want to go back to training again, man, and get myself fit again. I was seeing my old gym photos, and I was like, bro, I was depressed for about half an hour. I'll be real. But the last part is, guys, make sure you smash the like button, please. Please get this up as high as you can if you haven't done it. I know there's about 170 of you in here. Probably people are probably going to go spend some time with their families now or talk on the phone. Happy New Year stuff. Maybe, honestly, obviously, big up for the super chat. Rico Perez, Mustafa as well. Philip, Neil Gunner, IQ Insane, Thunder Road, Ilias, John McDermott, all of you, man, and more. Obviously, I appreciate it. We're going to be back here tomorrow as well. We're not going to end it there. We're going to end it. What are we on? In about 3 minutes, I'm going to have a little segment on Man United because I want to, because I can, and we haven't done it yet. But we're going to be back again tomorrow with Rival Show, myself, Daps, Sean, Goonali, and Kendall should all be good for tomorrow at 12 o'clock before any game goes across, so we can cuss Tottenham and Chelsea a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure Goonali is going to rattle Daps. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Daps is actually going to be on it. It might be a later show, it might be the early, but currently it's going to be 12 o'clock. I'm going to confirm. But Man United, man, look, should have been 2-0 up against Wolves. Bogey ground, early kickoff. We beat the curse. Eric Ten Hag, man. Big up Eric Ten Hag, man. I'm actually so... I don't know how to say it, souls, man. Like, I'm so happy to be a Man United fan right now. Like, it's been such a long time where I thought I believe in this club. And I can't say much more about it. It's just like, and then now you're seeing, I said at the start of the season, it all depends on if he can get Rashford and Marcel firing again. And it's pretty much that. It has been that case. And not only that, David De Gea is on his 8th clean sheet in a row now, I believe. Something like that, I believe. Or he's had 8 clean sheets in 11. He won behind Newcastle. Something that you wouldn't think at the start of the season when he was leaking goals. You know, like, and we've got a bit of goal difference now. +2. No, tell a lie. No, I'm wrong. I think it's +4 now. It's been a long time. And we're sitting in top 4 in 2023 currently. You know what I mean? We ended in top 4, respectively.
Nah, man, you guys, you know what? The project's a lot more exciting than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Ten Hag to kind of get you guys playing a certain way this soon. I thought it would take a little bit more time, but you know what? Like, he's done some brave things. Like even today, you know, benching Rashford for coming late
Sleeping
to a
in.
meeting.
He slept past his alarm, basically. Yeah, I couldn't believe
Yeah.
it when I heard that. I was laughing, man. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I respect it. Some
But you know
man
what,
walk
though,
off out of the stadium when they're at the bench. Do you know what I mean? Just no
yeah,
names,
bro.
Ronaldo.
But you know what I mean? Like, and it's brave because let's be honest. Right now, he's your match winner. So if that game had, like, I'm not saying your fans were going to turn this quickly, but if that game could have gone any other way, it could have gone a bit, you know, that decision could have gone a bit, you know. But you know what though? This is an awkward moment though, because
Yeah.
Rashford comes on and wins you the game, the only goal to be scored.
No, but we should be buried. Like, it's not like we don't have chances though.
I'm not saying that. I'm not dissing the team, but what I'm saying
Just the
is
finishing,
for
innit?
Rashford, for Rashford, that's a power move because it's like, well, I won you the game. What are you gonna do now?
I know, but I
think
think he'd bench him again if that was the case, man. But he's commanding respect. Where I feel like these players been getting away with too much. Look, Garnacho should have rounded it should have been an easy one. It was pretty similar chance against Nottingham Forest. Should have just buried it. Like, come on, mate, bury it. Yeah. So you bury that, and then the Marcel header right in front of your goal, bro. You can header it anywhere you want. Tried to be a little bit too clever with it, skimmed his hair instead, and we missed. Anthony, I thought he played well today. Like, he didn't play bad. He misplaced a few passes in the first half. I was getting annoyed.
He was poor though.
Yeah. But it's just like he was getting to positions where it was like out in the first half. I was like, bro, he's the only attacker that's actually doing something proper, man. And I'm thinking, there's no Bruno. Both teams cancelled each other's 9s and 10s out. Garnacho wasn't really much getting the ball enough, and then when he did, he wasn't really linking up with Marcel. But Marcel pretty much had his worst game in a Man United shirt. At least top 3 worst performances in a Man United shirt, and that's fine. You know, can't play well every game. He's only just come back from injury, to be fair, and match fit. It's not the point. He stunk of shit. So it is what it is, man. Ericsson, we're missing again. If we play him against the bigger teams, we're gonna get found out, man, because he's gonna get bypassed. I was screaming for Fred to come on because it was easy. press up forward. They don't like it. We play so deep. I don't know, man. Kept misplacing passes for me. I'll make this statement now, though. Yeah, if Man United get successful ownership and they start changing little things, I expect us to be up there in the league next season. Like, we don't need another 2 years to be forefront in to finally compete. Next year, Man United should be competing. It's as simple as that. If you got the team running like this, get the quality that you need in, because you know it's going to happen anyways. You're going to spend a bit of money, probably more money than last summer. I don't know what it's going to be in there, but I do expect to be up there competing. And that's just me being honest as a Man United fan, and that's my expectation. See, my standards for me, I know where we're at right now, but I know where I want to be, and that's what I demand. And I expect trophies. Again, I expect a trophy this season. And no, I would love a trophy. I kind of expect one, especially where we currently are. Am I gonna be annoyed if he doesn't deliver? No, obviously not, because this team is shit still. But it's not the point. But Neil says, sorry, I don't think United have enough goals, and Rashford or Martial gets injured, finish no top 4. Well, we said Martial, no, he's been injured most of the season. We're still in and around the top 4. If we beat our game in hand, we go above Newcastle. I think we'll be fine. I don't think Chelsea have enough goals in them. Currently, I don't think Liverpool have enough goals unless Faes, whatever his name is, decides to score more own goals to bail them out. You know what I mean? What else is there as well to quickly round up off?
But
Like,
you know what
who else
this
is there?
though?
Tottenham.
This is
I don't
Luke
think
Shaw
Tottenham have enough
centre-back.
goals in them either. You know, I think we got more goals
But
than
you
all
got
of them.
Luke Shaw centre back. You got Sancho to come back. So you know you still got some
I'm
players.
hoping Sancho comes back firing, man. It's just like, bro, you've had some time out. You've had some personal problems. Hopefully, he comes back sharp, fit, wanting to compete. If I'm being
No,
honest,
but you know what though? In this team, bro, this is the team he suits.
yeah, that's
Like
what I
the way
don't
you
get,
guys are
man.
playing.
I just don't get what it is. It's clearly a confidence thing, man. And
Yeah.
we have too many of those players, I believe, in our squad. Too many confidence players. I want people just got elite mentalities like Lisandro Martinez, Varane. Who else can I say has got elite mentality? Casemiro, the easiest one to pick out of the bunch. I
Yeah,
think,
but don't forget that Dalo was injured today as well, or he wasn't in the team.
he's been he come back. He had a minor injury from Portugal.
Oh, you have to talk
He's
about
back in
Wan-Bissaka
he's back
then.
in training. Yeah, I man the match today for me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, he's been
Or Casemiro, like I could say anyone in that back
Yeah.
three, but no, I think Malacia had a solid game. He had it tough today, you know. Like he misplaced a few passes, but everything was coming down his side. You know, Wan-Bissaka just cut out what he did. I'm thinking, bro, Wambi, like, you're actually playing ball. Him and Anthony actually had some decent link up. And I know, in fact, them two don't understand each other for shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I
Well,
know you
that's
two
what I'm
know.
saying. Like, I was surprised to see because I was like, okay, Wan-Bissaka is playing. You've got Luke Shaw at centre back. I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Your record against Wolves isn't great. I
Yeah.
was like, this could be a sticky one. And then you see Rashford not playing. I was like, okay, interesting.
But even without Rashford, I still see that team. I think that should still be enough
Yeah.
to go and win, and we should have. Like I said, would Rashford have come on at halftime? It was 2-0 up at that point. Who knows?
Exactly.
I don't know. Tomorrow, what you obviously done your prediction. Who Spurs got quick? Before we end it.
Spurs have got
Spurs have got someone. Who's
Aston Villa. Aston Villa.
at where?
At the Spurs ground. Yeah, Tottenham's home.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Martinez is back apparently.
Yeah, he should be. Everyone's back. Like Delo's back in training. Our Martinez is in training. Obviously,
No, I was talking for Villa.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And I'm just talking about the Argentines. Argentina.
Right.
I think McAllister's just gone back for training for like all the Argentinians have gone back to training. So yeah, man. Villa. What we guys saying quickly before we end off on that minute 15 mark? What we saying for? I want quick predictions, man. Quick ones.
2-1 Villa.
I'm going with the same thing. I can't say. You know what? At Spurs ground, it's always sticky ones though, man. But I believe in Villa. I want to see some quick ones. Yeah, big up Don Dada, man. Make sure you smash the like on your way out as well. Don't forget to do that. If you just come in and you're watching it back, smash the like button. Neil Gunner saying Villa. I want to see some people that are not Arsenal fans that are saying it. D1 Millie saying 2-2. Neil Gunner 2-1. Mustafa saying 2-1. Villa 2-2. Jekyll is saying. Damn, man. I would take a draw because I want to finish fourth because tomorrow I've got bragging rights against Sean. Who's fourth? We were on the same games played, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Technically, it's at a fair point. Footy Chat's 2-1. Saying to Villa, wow, no one believes in the Spurs team. I don't believe in the Spurs team, but they were 2-0 down the other against Brentford, and they come back.
You know what you do? Score an own goal, then score one, and then score the other. Because if you go 2-0, then it's a bit sticky, innit? They like the 2-0.
Yeah, John Stone saying 3-2, and I'm guessing who you saying that to, John Stone, by the way? 3-2 to who? 4-3 Villa is Jordan Brown is saying. Football Fico isn't here as well. 177 likes on this. I'm loving it, man. Big up, man. So that stream will happen at some point. I'm pretty much, I'll probably get it set for next week. Let me be honest. Hey, on the review
crazy.
show, when we're gonna do the review show next week, I'm gonna make sure it's hectic. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hectic. I might. When do I think about doing it? I might do it on Thursday after the Chelsea thingy game. Like, you know, like the reaction thing, but reaction with everybody. I'm gonna get that set up on a Thursday. Why not? Yeah, man. I think that's the last of people saying their votes. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Big up everyone. Souls, lovely to obviously see you. Obviously, especially ending on 2022 with yourself and the first person I spoke to in 2023. Hey,
Yeah,
and you and
same here,
Daps. So it is the way it is, man. Guys in the comments, love to see how many guys passing through, breaking that 200 people again. Can't wait to see 300 views in here. You know, can't appreciate you guys enough. Big up all the super chatters. Big up all the members. I still got to get that sorted a little bit as well. We're back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So make sure you got the notification bell on. If you get the notification bell on, even if your phone's on silent, it will just let you know when we're live or when it's being put public that where we're gonna go live. So yeah, man. Big up yourselves. Happy New Year. Real New Year starts in July. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And yeah, man. In a bit. And whoa, last quick one. If you think City will be over, think again. Long way to go. Remember, they've done it before. Right, you're Alex in your own little world, my guy. In your own little world.